It's Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher. And this year, I am expanding some of my energetic spiritual practices that expand the experience that I have of this life and the possibilities within this human experience. And as I start to expand these practices, I'm noticing that I'm confronted with lessons and obstacles that are very familiar to me. Now, one of these practices I'm working on is remote viewing, which is basically being able to perceive and see outside your physical perception, something in a remote location, which could be anywhere in the galaxy, anywhere in the material universe. And as I go through this process, again, as my intention is something vast and very expansive. As I shoot for the moon, literally, I'm having these dreams and these reminders of limitations that I've experienced all my life. And I've come to realize that some of these lessons that I'm facing are lessons that I brought in from another lifetime. But this analogy is relevant, as in younger years, and what I noticed with children, what the tendency of an immature soul is when you have a big goal and then you face an obstacle, one of the tendencies is to make an excuse and either try to cheat your way to your goal, or some people even just quit altogether because it seems too big. But what a mature soul does is they're able to look at this obstacle and ask, what is this here to teach me? This is here for a reason. What is the lesson that I need to take by engaging with it? And that's what I'm finding now. Now, mind you, you need to reach a state to where these goals of expansiveness, they're not goals of the ego, they're genuine goals of the soul. As goals of the soul that are true are worth pursuing, where many of the goals of the ego are simply illusion and are there to waste your time, which again are lessons in and of themselves. But yeah, as this practice of expansion goes, these familiar themes keep showing up with me. And I accept some of these themes that my soul, these obstacles that my soul is addressing, I may be dealing with through this entire incarnation here on earth as Jason Abraham. And I accept that. But that is not going to stop me from reaching for this great expanded state and reaching far beyond. Because by stretching, by expanding and reaching a little bit beyond what your current perception believes you can do, this is how we grow. This is how we grow spiritually. This is how we grow in physical pursuits, how we grow with our mental capacities. This is essential to our growth process in life. And as we're here, I feel like when we're alive, we have to keep that intention going. And it's a fine dance of being able to breathe, be grateful, and just be in our experience, as well as stretching and reaching a little bit. And then seeing what lessons show up, what we are failing to address, what we're being called, what's been pushed into our shadow. Literally, I'm sun gazing, and I'm gazing beyond the sun and the light that is coming back to me, it's showing me pieces of my shadow that I have, bringing light to the shadows that I have not addressed. And again, I'm saying yes and doing the best I can to address what's showing up. And as I do this, I find, again, I may not exactly hit my full intention, but I'm growing and I'm expanding in that process. So I'm going to leave you with that. What's a meaningful goal or an intention that you've set that's true to your soul that you're encountering some obstacles with? And what do those obstacles have to teach you? How do you engage with them so you can keep growing and moving towards that worthy target? I'll see you on the other side. Class dismissed.